I figured if I wanted to make a video about being alone, I was gonna have to immerse myself in a day of solitude. So here I am at my not so local beach. This beach is probably like 20 kilometers away from my house. But yeah, I'll say that I do genuinely love being alone. Some of the happiest moments of my life have come from just spending time by myself, out, walking, immersing myself in the novelty of this world. You're not always going to be happy, but you're not always going to be sad either. There's this certain peace that can only be achieved when you strip away all the performances and sit down with yourself long enough to realize that the relationship you have with yourself is actually the most important one. Because at the end of the day, being alone is all about the relationship that you have with yourself. Jean-Paul Sartre once said that if you feel lonely when you're alone, then you're with the wrong company. Which basically means if you feel lonely, then it means you don't love yourself. You don't trust yourself, respect yourself, because what I really mean by being alone is that you get to do whatever the fuck you want. It's just a sense of independence. It's so attractive to me, not just because I'm an introvert, but because of the environment that I grew up in. And I'm sure everyone in the world can relate to me. Our environments are often so noisy. Not just literal noise, but noise from social media. I think that's the main source of all of this. For me, the noise comes from school. Because I'm this super well-known guy, super popular, famous, whatever, what other people like to call me. And therefore, people are just super comfortable coming up to me and trying to strike up a conversation. This is all unintentional, by the way, and it's always like this energy being sucked outside of me. Nothing's being reciprocated. While me as an ISTP, introvert, whatever you want to call me, I just want deep connection. It's that click. You can just talk to this person for hours and hours. You're interested in the same things, you value the same things. You have similar sense of humor. I'm not talking about only a romantic interest, but friendships too. And that's why I don't have many friends. I cut most of them off. But you have to realize the time you spend with yourself is actually the most important. Because you are your oldest friend. You know everything you want. You know everything you don't want. What you value. The goals that you're walking towards. Everything you hate. Your strengths and weaknesses. You know everything. That's really what I mean when I say I love being alone. Yeah? You can do everything that you want to do in your other relationships, but you can do it with yourself. You want to go on a date. Date yourself, bro. Sit at a restaurant by yourself, order some food. Indulge. Enjoy the moment. Yeah? I'm indulging in this nice city beach view. There's a playground over there. I might play at that. Sometimes, I have to admit, sometimes I go and play at playgrounds. Oh, by myself, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You just have to understand that people, they're gonna judge you. But that's only because they're afraid of being alone too. And that's the stereotype that the world has put onto everybody. That if you're alone, then you have no friends. If you're alone, then you'll feel lonely. You're going to be depressed, you're going to be sad, and you need help. Because once I was at school, this was in year 8 or 9, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I was sitting by myself because I wanted to. I just wanted a break from my friends. Just wanted to sit by myself, no interaction with anybody. And this teacher came up to me. He was like, "Are you okay?" Because at this school, we take our kids' mental health very seriously. I'm like, dude, just because I'm alone doesn't mean I'm depressed. It doesn't mean I feel lonely. Because being alone and being lonely, those are two separate things. Yeah? You can completely enjoy your time with yourself without feeling lonely. I don't get why people don't understand that. People are so scared. Yeah, I have to hang out with my friend every single week. I have to do this or do that, otherwise my life is boring. Well, maybe you are boring. Maybe you don't value yourself enough to pursue your interests. Go out there, go to a fun park, go for a walk, do what you love. Maybe it's music, maybe it's art. I always love doing what I love. Isn't that common sense, guys? Yeah. And maybe it is boring sometimes, and that's okay. Sometimes I get bored when I'm with people too. That doesn't mean I don't love being with people. So it also doesn't mean I don't love being with myself. You're not always going to be happy, but you're not always going to be sad either. Yeah? As Camus said, it's like a tragic joy. Joy of realizing that you're all alone, you're free, but also it means you're responsible for yourself now. It's liberating. You feel me? Liberating. But now I'm here at the beach. I think you learn to love being alone by taking it slow. By taking it slow, doing what you love, listening to your body, being healthy, just taking care of yourself in general. And just adding this sense of novelty in your life. Because guess what? You get to do all those things. And when you're alone, you don't have to compromise with anything. We often have to compromise a lot when we're with our friends or we're doing group projects, any situation where you have to be social. We have to share, we have to consider what other people love, but when you're with yourself, that's just not something that even comes to mind. I'm just here, in the present. There's no noise. It's only me and my thoughts. It's so peaceful. It's low-key like, yo, there's so much peace that comes when you just don't share anything about your life. That's also something I want to talk about. You don't share anything about your life. I'm not saying don't share, but when you don't share, no one knows. And that's free. No one knows what you're up to. Literally. No one knows I'm out here. None of my friends, none of my family. It's just me. I get out here and I'm free. Just me and the camera. Recording myself, talking about being alone. You guys want to see the beach? I already delivered the main points. Not really much to talk about, because I feel like when I was making this video, I was thinking that being alone is such an individual experience. There's so many diverse reactions, emotions, feelings, thoughts that people have when they're alone. Like, look how calming this is. I don't go into the beach. I'm not gonna go into the beach because I'm super savvy about sun protection. So even this is a little bit high for me. The UV is probably like, I don't know, 8 right now. But we'll allow it for the video. Just here, City Beach. We're now gonna head down to the beach. You know what? Ain't no way I'm coming to a place called City Beach and there's literally a beach in front of me and I'm not gonna go head down. Of course not. I'm gonna head down. Ooh. Whoa. My umbrella. The fuck? Whoa. Damn. I don't think I've ever been here. This place is sick. Yeah? You know what this is called, guys? This is called exposure therapy. I'm exposing myself to the freedom that my future life is gonna have. Okay, time to put the umbrella down, guys. All right, let me try to head over there. Yo, this wind is actually crazy. I'm not sure if you can hear that. Yo, oh my goodness. My hat is almost blowing off right here. Yo. Okay. Oh shit. Bro, this sand is deep. This sand is actually deep. Every step I'm taking, it feels like I'm getting pulled into some thick mud. Oh. Bro, my hat is hitting me in the face. But guess what, we're here. Oh shit. All right, let me put my umbrella there. I know my hair looks weird. Deal with it. Oh look. I see the sea. It's the sea, yo. This is a W. Bro, it's been so long since I've been to the beach. Yo. It's actually crazy. Okay, so you can't actually go up there. Because I was thinking you might have been able to go up there. But nah. Yo, we're here at the rocks. Oh my goodness, look. Well, why am I telling you to look? I just felt the water splashing on me. Yo, look at that. Yo. The wind is so potent. I'm just here. Oh, true swag. Some true swag right here. Oh, let's go. Look at that. Damn. If you love watching the video, comment down below any other things you want to see next and any feedback you'd like to give me. So, thank you.